Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are watching this at the moment. And welcome back to my channel. It has really been a while here, just because I was busy due to one or two things, and that has been since January. So today I bring you a very special tip, just like I promised some people uh, last month. I said I'm going to post a video which is going to be for general welfare. And this particular spiritual tip I want to share with you today is useful for everyone, because when you have people that can help you around, but you are not getting the help, these are one of the things you can try to get help where it's supposed to be. I've seen several complaints. I've seen some people will message me that they have a rich uncle in America, to see how wicked human can be. Some will say they have uncle in America, they have auntie in the UK, they want to get money from them. And getting money from them is not just that for those people to remember them, or they want to extort that person, they want to take that money forcibly. And when you look at it, people there in abroad or wherever, it is not easy. People are working very hard to make money. So some people just assume that people in abroad or some people overseas are picking money on the ground, and it is not like that. So the right about needs to change. And when I see this kind of people, I assume that their level of spiritual understanding is very low. Yeah, I'm not saying there's no work to get something from people. I've made a hint about it in one of my videos. That was some 2 years ago, when I made that video that there's a work. I wanted to post that video. Then I wanted to post that video. Then I realized that there are some kind of wicked people on the internet that will want to misuse that work. You understand? Like, you will just give it out of free will. You want to help people, but some people will be misusing that work. You understand? So that's why I decided not to give that kind of work. So I'm saying here that there are work to use, maybe to collect something from someone, like something that belongs to you righteously, because that's what most people don't understand, that most of these spiritual tips works with mind, what works ahead. So they read your mind. So if you are using it negatively, it may backfire. So, and that's not where I'm going actually. So this kind of work I want to give you today is for people who have helpers. It's not about having uncles in America, having sisters in UK, having someone in Europe or anywhere. It is about getting favors from people that are supposed to help you. So some people will say they have a family member that is not helping them. Most of the time, just like I used to say in my videos, the problem is actually not this family member not helping you. They are not the problem sometimes. Although some people are stingy. I'm not disputing the fact that there are some people God created them stingy. You know, our hands open than each other. What I mean by this is, what someone can give is hard for someone else. So now, if you have that kind of family member, don't say they are wicked or they are not trying to help you. Most of the time, these problems are in you, because the fact that they are not helping you, they are helping someone else outside. You understand? So, and if it is getting too much, if you have like 2 or 3 sisters, 3 or 3 brothers that are supposed to help you, that have that help really, and they are not getting that help, that should tell you that you are the problem. You should get yourself checked. You understand? You are the one who should get yourself checked. So they are not the problems, because most of these things are in your body. And when you are having, and there are two causes, there are two major causes for this. If you are having some blockages, like bondages in your body, it will cover the eyes of the helper to remember. They will not even remember you exist at all. So no matter the problem you are facing, it's none of their concern. They will not even remember you for anything. So because you are having that problems in you, because spirituality is widely connected. You understand? So now, if you are having this kind of problem, Now you having bondage, it can cause you from not getting help where you're supposed to get it. Another thing is, if you are not having bondages, maybe you don't gear up your spiritual welfare, you don't work on your spiritual growth, and that is it. Some people will be getting that help where you are supposed to get, and that is, I've gotten an instance of it. There's this person that came to me one time. He's a contractor, and his brother used to give, who was in abroad. The brother was in, I think, Germany, was giving contract to someone else. And meanwhile, this younger brother was doing the same work. But the thing there is, when he got angry and contacted the brother that, okay, why are you, do you just hate me or what? The brother now say, oh, he just forgot. He didn't even know that he was doing that thing, because he was not at home when he was going through that, that the course of learning that thing. Or meanwhile, he's known for that. He's very perfect. But the brother did not remember him, because he is the one actually having that problem. So without wasting much of our time, I just want you to know what and what it involved in not getting help, in not getting people where you're supposed to get it. So it is not all the time the fault of these people that are supposed to help you. You understand? So, and if you are wherever the problems, or let me just say, any of these problems that you are facing, this is the solution for you. Or the best thing is to get yourself checked first if you are having any some kind of bondages or cleans that need cleansing. And if you need cleansing, there are some cleansing tips I've posted here. You can practice to cleansing yourself. But if you have done cleansing, you are very clean spiritually, then this is what you should do. This is the right thing to do to gear up your spiritual growth. And this particular tip I'm posting today, I'm not supposed to be posting it here because it's a very strong work, but I will give it out. I want people to benefit from it. The only thing about this is, you are going to be using it only on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Well, you can use it any day, but to be getting best results, whenever you prepare this, you must be using it on Wednesday. And without wasting much of our time, let's just dive into it, because after this video, I will still make another upload, which are answers to some of the requests I got. So now you are going to need some items for this. And just this tip, you are going to need just 3 items, and anyone can do this. I bet that anyone can do this wherever you are. So you are going to get a soap, any soap of your choice. You can get white soap, you can get local or native soap, any soap of your choice. Even if you are in Nigeria, you will know this, what we call a lock soap. Yes, if you can get that lock soap, you can use it. If you can get white soap, if you can get native soap, which is the black soap, you can use it. Just something like this. You can get something like this black soap, you can use it. Now, this is what you are going to do. If you want to do this, you must do it particularly. You can see I'm making this video today, which is Wednesday. So you must practice this on Wednesday. So if you can't do it today, practice it next week. Okay. Now you are going to buy that soap. You are going to buy that soap. You can buy the one that will be enough for, for the process. Now you are going to buy a weed. There's something we call India hemp, and some people call it weed. That's the nickname for it. India hemp or marijuana, I don't know other name. So it is called ewe ola or igbo in my language. So yeah, this thing that many people used to smoke. Yes, that igbo, that ewe ola, that weed is what you are going to buy. You can buy a handful quantity of it, a handful quantity of that weed. If you have people that sells it or people that smoke it, that will not put you in trouble, just buy that handful of it. That's what you are going to need. A handful of weed. Yes, you are not going to smoke it for this, so just listen carefully. Now when you buy that weed, so you are going to get you can use a stone, you can use a mortar and pestle, you can use a very big spoon in your kitchen to grind it. You are going to grind that weed leaf into powder. You are going to grind that weed leaf into a very soft powder. Now, after this, you are going to buy original honey. I used to say that most of the problem that people have is not about what they are doing. They will say they are doing spiritual work, it's not working for them, it's not giving them results. Most of the time it is you, because you are using fake ingredients. So if you want to buy honey, buy original one. Original honey, or let's just say the good one, can be expensive because you can get it from a local market, not this one they are selling in the supermarket. So it can be expensive, but if you use something original, you get best result compared to someone that just use anyhow or fake one. So you are going to buy original honey. You can see the one I'm holding here, it is original honey, although it has been filtered. So this is original honey. So when you get original natural honey like this from real honey, so when you get it, that's the second item. So if you get the weed, you get the soap and this honey, that's all. Now how you are going to grind that weed leaf into powder, into soft powder. After grinding that leaf into soft powder, you are going to mix it with your soap or grind it with your soap. You can use the kitchen mortar and pestle, those things you will use to grind that stuff in the, like pounded yam in the kitchen. You can use that. You can as well use a stone, like grinding stone, any means to grind that into powder, and then any means to mix your soap with it. Now to make it easier for people that will be using bar soap, white bar soap, for people in the diaspora or anywhere that will want to be using bar soap, you are going to buy like a bar soap, then you are going to cut it into smaller pieces. That will be easier to grind. So when you cut that soap into smaller pieces, you are not going to put water in this. You should listen carefully. So you are going to soak that soap into the honey. You get some of the honey, soak the soap into it, then so that it will be soft. Or maybe if you can just grind it, pound that soap with the weed leaf. Pound it very well with the weed leaf. You'll be pounding it. If you are watching this, please keep liking the video so that you can be recommending it to the others. Although I did not announce that I'm coming live video, but let's just make it quick. Now you are going to pound that leaf with that soap. Then you are going to add honey again to mix the soap as water. You are going to use honey as water to mix the soap and the weed you grinded. So you are going to put the soap into something like this. You are going to get a container. So you can use a container like this. You are going to get a container like this. Then that soap you make, put it into this container. The one I'm holding here is the exact soap. Is that kind of soap I'm talking about. This is it. This is how it looks. Although we use a black soap for this, a native soap, this is how it looks. But you can as well use a white soap. Now you are going to put it into a plastic, something like this, then cover it for just 3 days. Then if you want to use it, it's going to be on next Wednesday. Now if you are going to be using it any day, let's just make sure you start on Wednesday. And to get a perfect result, when you keep the soap for a very long, for 3 days, or let me say more than that 3 days, if you want to use it, you must use it exactly on Wednesday. Exactly on Wednesday. And after bathing, you let the water dry to your body a little bit before using towel or using your cream. That's one thing about this kind of soap. So you are going to be bathing with this soap every Wednesday. If you have any other spiritual soap you can use, you can keep this exactly for Wednesday. And I promise you, if you can do this, I want people that will come here for testimony. So I want people that will do this and come here. Although we are making this video very late, today is Wednesday already. If you can't do it today, even if you do it today, you can use it today because you have to keep it till next week. So but if you can do it today and you use it next week, you will see that people that have forgotten you, that family member, that rich people around you, will remember you for good, not by taking something from them forcibly, because it's not easy to make money. It's not easy. They work very hard. Don't use something to collect money from people. Just like I used to, all these small boys, all these yahoo boys, and when they don't see something to collect from the white, then it will be the turn of their rich uncles or their rich dad in their abroad. So you should just be very careful. You understand? Don't take something forcibly from people. You should be using something like this to help your spiritual growth, for you to grow sef, for your past, for you, it doesn't have to be that your uncle or your sister. It can be anyone. So far someone is made to help you, they will surely help you if you are using this soap. This soap, I confirm it to you, it is a certified work, something I've tested myself, and I've saw this thing. Just like I said at the beginning, I'm not supposed to be posting this kind of thing, but me, I used to say there's nothing we bring when we come to this life. There's nothing, knowledge is of this universe. So something we share will be more useful. Our great grandchildren can be learning from this. So, and if you watch this and it work for you, just make sure you come back for testimony. And if you watch to this moment, make sure you like this video. For people that are watching now, make sure you like this video. Okay, make sure you are liking this video, you share it with people, and you subscribe so that others can be benefited too. It's just as simple as that, and it is working perfectly. I just want, like, let's say the first 10 people that will try this and come here for testimony, that if you wish, because not everyone will be grateful, not everyone are made to be grateful, but we are just doing it for the help of humanity. This soap, I want it to be the gift, one of the best gifts of this year. Go and do it and be using it every Wednesday. You can do it for your kids. Yes, you can do it for your kids. You can do it for people that are complaining that their rich uncles, rich brothers are not helping them. These are the kind of things you are going to be using, not to be using Afoshe or using Olugbon to collect something from someone. I'm not talking about people that hold you something, people that maybe that that hold you something. You know, there are some people that they are wicked too. They stole something from you, and you want to get your things back, or they hold you money. You work, you labor for something, and when it's time to pay, they didn't pay you. So those are the ones you can use Afoshe or Mayen or anything to collect back your money. But if that's not the case, then you shouldn't be taking something forcibly. These are what you should be doing. Okay, these are what you should be doing. For people asking for my number, +234 81 444 881. That's my WhatsApp line. Yeah, that's my WhatsApp number. You can, don't call me. You can just WhatsApp me. Yeah, because of these people that will be calling unnecessarily. You can see it has been a while. I used to be very busy, and I've made promise that this work, I must give it for people. I wanted to post it last week, but due to one or two things, there was no time. Just 10 people to do this. So I'll be ending this live video. If there's any question you asked before I end this live video, if there's none, we'll be ending this live video. Then we'll be calling it a day, and that is it. Yeah. Again, okay, my number, my WhatsApp number is +234 +234 81 444 881. Let me type it. Okay. How do I write? Okay. The width, must it be handful? Yes. Yes. Let me, before I will write my number, I will write it under the comment section of this video when I later post it. For this is a good question. Yes, get a handful of width. Yes, that will be depending on the soap you are using. If you are using a bar soap, for example, you will get a smaller. So depending on the kind of soap you are using, that will be the size of the width you will buy. Okay. So you can see, like this container now, like this one I'm holding in my hand now. I prepare it for someone. I prepared it for someone, and the handful of wheat should be enough for this kind of quantity. So that is it. If there's no question again, we should be ending this live video. If you want to watch it again, you will see it in the I will post it. Thank you for watching. Remain blessed. I still remain your spiritualist. If I may Next time, okay.